friends, to my home in Smithfield. At Home in Smithfield with Susan is the name of my channel. And this is the first time I've had to decorate something seasonally. We moved in the end of June, so I spent all summer unpacking and trying to figure where plug and play where things should go. And it's taken me a while to get this decor up because I would put something up and I didn't like it and I'd switch it out. Anyway, so I hope you like what you see. I did not do the upstairs. I think I showed you in my home tour, we have a storage room up there and it's gotten cooler. So I've started pulling things out. We bought shelves. So I'm in the process of trying to organize that. So it is a hot mess up there. I'm hoping this weekend I can knock a lot of that out. And I'll show you what it looks like as we go along and when we're finished. But for right now, it's almost fall, not exactly fall as far as the calendar goes, but our temperatures have gotten a lot cooler at night, and we sit out on the patio with our dog Bodie and throw the ball. He loves that. And I think we've just about finished everything we needed to get done around here. We got the fence up, the sheds built, we added a larger patio. There are a few things, just little things, but those are the big things that we wanted to get done. And so I have to say I feel settled and at home here, and I love it. So I hope you enjoy the home tour. Now, I am going to do a voiceover because they're still building all around me. Next door, they started the house over there, and this morning they had some machine going over the concrete, smoothing that out. 2 doors down, they're hanging the hardy board siding, so hammer, hammer, hammer. And the guy over here is cutting his grass. So every day it's something. It's always something. And they start like at 7:30 and they go till about 7:30 in the morning till 7:30 at night. So I have to work around what I have to. I forgot what I was gonna say. Guess it wasn't important. Anyway. Oh, I know, Tuesday and Wednesday, they're gonna put the final coat of asphalt down. So the builder's trying to be out of here by the end of the end of December. So hopefully it'll calm down and be quiet. We've met a lot of neighbors and they're very, very nice. We just love it here. So I'm chattering on too long. So let's get on with the home tour. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, if I can remember, I'll try to point out where I may have purchased something, but please just leave me your questions in the comments and I'll get back to you. I try to answer all the comments. So until next time, you take care and happy fall. Welcome to our home, all decked out in fall. The little house doormat came from Kirkland's, and the wreath on the front door came from Hobby Lobby. The flower arrangement on the chest is composed of hydrangeas, faux hydrangeas that came from Hobby Lobby, which they're all sold out now because I went back to get some more, and they're in a vase that came from Target. The little iron doorstop pheasant is something that was in my mother-in-law's house when we went to clean it out after she passed away. I have a stack of old books bundled up with a ribbon and some feathers. And this great big feather is a real turkey feather that we found in our yard when we lived at the condo. Aren't these faux dried hydrangeas gorgeous? I sure wish I'd gotten some more when I was there, but I added some old sticks in there and some other fillers to fill up the base. Over in the secretary, I didn't change anything up except I added this little fall plate in here. I got it from Hobby Lobby last year, but it doesn't show up too well since I put the doors back on the secretary. This little chair came from my mother-in-law's house, and it has a harvest scene painted on the back of the chair, so I didn't want to cover it up with a pillow. And I am still loving my gallery wall. This area right here is the entrance where you come and go from the garage and up the stairs to the second floor. I moved this bench over here. I had it in the kitchen, but I moved it over here and just set this old fanny basket filled up with some fall goodness. Now let's head into the dining room. The runner on the table was one I ordered from Amazon. It was very inexpensive. And this arrangement was just made with a lot of fall florals that I've had left over for several years. And this drop leaf table, I think I mentioned before, it belonged to my aunt. It's very special to me. So on this old basket here, I just threw in some arrangements with blue because I have so much blue in the dining room, and I put some golds and tans. On this chair is a stack of plates I want to hang on the wall, but I just haven't had the courage to do it yet. One day I'll do it. Now we're heading into the great room, which combines with the kitchen and the eat-in area. Now you know I had to bring out my bronze baby shoes because I think they look so good in the fall. And I put an old pocket watch and an old sleigh bell in there. This buffet we ordered from Kirkland's when we moved here, and I kind of use it as my mantle since we don't have a fireplace in this house. So I just displayed all this fall goodness. Those big magnolia leaves are from Hobby Lobby, and again, I wish I had gotten more of them. I used the blackberry stems, added some acorns, feathers, and stacked up these pumpkins. And there's that squirrel that's been around for many, many years. These candle holders are a metal copper colored, and I ordered them from House and Home a few years ago. They're no longer in business, but I do love them, and I almost wish I had ordered another set. I'm really pleased with the way the coffee table turned out. The little gold leaves are from Kirkland's last year. And of course I have a stack of old books and a bronze baby shoe that has a date on it, dated 1901. Now over here on our bar cabinet, I hung this really pretty wreath. Originally came from Kirkland, and I embellished it with some feathers. And on the top, all this fall goodness with baskets and florals are up here. And at night, I have fairy lights that come on. Now let's head into the kitchen and we'll start off in the eat-in area. This old oak table belonged to my grandmother, and she raised her 6 children right around this table. And on the table I made this little arrangement with an old recipe box that belonged to my husband's nanny, and just filled it with odds and ends, old kitchen utensils. I moved this console table into the kitchen and put this fall arrangement. This is a dish of the fall dishes we use, and this is an old basket. And I wanted to show off my Dundee marmalade jars, and I just put them in this old nail box. On this hook rack, I just put some old baskets, and in one of the baskets, I put my collection of whisk brooms in there. The wreath on the pantry door came from Target, from the Studio McGee collection, and the picture on the wall I recently got from Amazon, and I really think it's cute. On top of the refrigerator, I just have some odds and ends, and my little witchy lady, she's been with me for a very long time. I have to say this area is my absolute favorite of anything that I have decorated. I have this old pie safe, and I used a basket and filled it with flowers and hung it on there. And it just sets the flowers with the color of the wood, I just think is lovely. On top, I have my several yellowware bowls, my mashers in this jar, this old scarecrow and old pumpkin. And I just think it makes such a beautiful vignette. The Hello Fall sign I got from Kirkland's many years ago. And this shelf, my husband made the shelf to go with these old corbels that we got from a home they were tearing down in Norfolk, Virginia. So I added all my scales up there and topped them with pumpkins. And I just think it's just a beautiful, beautiful vignette. This is an old ice cream churn bucket that I took the guts out and filled it with flowers. And then I just set some baskets on the other side of the pie safe. One is a picnic basket and another one's just an old basket. I didn't change anything on the top of my cabinets. I kept all my yellowware bowls up there. Because boy, was that work to put them up. I certainly wasn't taking them down. On the kitchen counter, I have this old box that I bought at a vintage market and filled it with cutting boards. Some are new and some are old. And this picture that kind of looks like a pumpkin is one that I purchased at Kohl's and just filled it with some old utensils. This side of the counter, I added this picture that I bought from Kirkland's this year, and in these spongeware bowls I have on the mixer, I filled with pumpkins. Just a simple little touch. On this side of the counter, I have anchored in this gold tray that came from Target last year. I have this old black scale. Filled it with pumpkins and this little squirrel sitting on a pumpkin that lights up. This little shaker, noisemaker, I guess you call it, was one that was my husband's or his brother's. We found it at his mother's house. This little nook I have, of course you've seen my silhouettes. I love collecting silhouettes. And on the little chest, I bought this arrangement with these leaves from Target at the beginning of the season. I ordered it online and I did not like the container. It was kind of off-white with a pink tinge, so I just put some rub and buff on it to make it look a little better for me. And then I just put up this candle ring around it. Now I thought I'd give you a little glimpse of my husband's shed that he's so proud of. The house over there, right there, they're putting the siding on. You can hear them nailing. I didn't take the sounds off just so y'all could hear. This house right here is not sold yet. And this is what's going up next to us. We're going to start framing it this week. Lots of noise is going to be going on, and that gray house hasn't sold yet either. Thank you so much for stopping by for my home tour in my new home.